Okay, hi. This is a response to the Twilight is way cooler than Harry Potter video, and the points that it raises to support its assumption that Twilight is better than Harry Potter. I want to say the points that you've raised are terrible, terrible points. They're like, oh, the most terrible points I've ever seen in the entire world. I'll start off with this. Twilight has romance. That's a reason why it's better than Harry Potter. But Harry Potter also has romance, and in my opinion, Harry Potter has romance that's more realistic and more sustainable in the long term. Bella and Edward's romance is completely intense. It has nothing to it except the raging emotions and hormones that both of them feel towards each other. Edward loves Bella because she's a mystery and she smells good and she's got all these personality traits that he thinks are just fantastic and awesome. Yes, I've read the first half of Midnight Sun, so I can say this with some kind of authority. For example, Edward thinks that Bella's just so wonderful because she's patient with Mike. But I want to say, in that scene, clearly Bella isn't being patient with Mike, and in my opinion, being a friend towards Mike would be actually being interested in what he's talking about, rather than pretending to be interested in what he's talking about. She just puts up with him. It's patronising. That's not patience, in my opinion. Whereas I think the love that Harry and Ginny have is so much more sustainable and long-lasting because it has this huge basis of friendship going back. Friendship and good times and fun because he knows the family and, well, Bella knows Edward's family, so I guess that's not really a point. But it has more to it. They have 7 years of building this friendship and relationship before they then go into dating. Whereas, what do Edward and Bella have? They have, oh my goodness, love at first sight, let's get into this totally deep relationship, which is really unhealthy, and girls should not be expecting that that's realistic. It's stupid. So romance, yes it does have romance, but Harry Potter has romance too. Action. Harry Potter has so much action. In each book there is this battle, there are these things that Harry has to do that are, you know, these trials that he has to work through, and he gets his friends on board with them. There are these huge battles at the end of book 7. Did you miss the battle? Really? Come on. At the end of book 4, Breaking Dawn, for Stephenie Meyer, there was this huge build-up and then no battle. How many people got killed? 1. Who saved the day? Bella, who knew how to use her power for, like, you know, an hour. She figured out that battle time. Ugh! That was frustrating because, you know, it wasn't a battle. There's so little action in it that it can hardly be compared to Harry Potter in terms of its better action sequences, because there aren't. J.K. Rowling knows how to write action so much better than Stephenie Meyer does. Stephenie Meyer knows how to write completely unrealistic romance. That's what she does! What was another point? Another point was Twilight has many characters too. Harry Potter had many more characters than Twilight. Many, many more. All of which gave me the impression that they had lives outside of, you know, the Harry Potter plot points. When Harry wasn't there, I'm sure that they had lives as well. Whereas, I mean, what happens to Jasper when Edward's not there? Does he even live? I don't know. It's just frustrating that all the characters in Twilight seem to revolve around Edward and Bella. And I know that I'm setting myself up for massive attack from all the Twihard fans out there, but I feel like I can support myself. You know, my argument isn't, OMG, Harry Potter's gorgeous! Gorgeous, I love him, I'm gonna marry him! Which seems to be the basis of many arguments for Twilight. Really, you guys should listen to yourself. It's terrible and tragic and what's gonna happen to you later in life? Seriously. Anyway, that's all that I can think of for now. If I think of anything else, or maybe if I get lots of responses to this, sound a bit Kiwi there. If I get lots of responses, then, you know, I'll have another little Twilight sucks rant. I should clarify. I did enjoy reading the books. They were full of fluff, and they were very easy to read. I enjoyed reading them, but that doesn't mean they're good. I enjoy a lot of things that aren't good. Chocolate is not good for me, but I eat it. You know, I like chocolate, it tastes good. Twilight is good because it's fluffy and I compare it to chocolate. It has no literary value except it's fun and fluffy. Oh, character development. There is no character development in Twilight, none whatsoever. Edward is the same person at the end of Breaking Dawn as he was at the start of Twilight. Bella, except for the whole vampire thing, her actual character, like the points in her character, are completely the same from the end of Breaking Dawn to the start of Twilight. If you compare them, they're exactly the same. There is no character development, and that's something that I love about books and film and TV shows. I love watching character development. I will say, yeah, this movie is good, even if it's bad, just because of character development. I love the way it's portrayed, and there is no character development in Twilight. I'm sorry guys, but that makes fail for Twilight, for not having character development. Anyway, I think that's all, so I'm going to go now. Thank you for listening.